Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup on this Tuesday, November the 3rd, 2015. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start off out of the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts here, where the Boston Bruins squared off against the Dallas Stars. At the Garden here, and old friend Tyler Seguin scored a goal for the Dallas Stars in the first period on wrist shot goal assist from Jason Spezza, and Jamie Benn was 1-0 favored the Dallas Stars here. And then in 7:14 in the first period, Colin Miller slap shot goal with assist from Troy Krug, never assist, and Jimmy A. 7 assists. First goal in the game for Miller makes it 1-1, and then with 25 seconds left in the first period, power play goal by Laura Erickson and the wrist shot goal assist from Troy Krug and Patrice Bergeron. 7 assists for Bergeron, 10 assists for Troy Krug, and Erickson's third goal makes it 2-1 Bruins end. But the Dallas Stars took over as Tyler Seguin, a power play goal with assist from a slap shot goal with assist from John Klingberg and Jamie Benn to make it 2-2 to score, and then Jurke Chapaka slap shot goal with assist from Billy Nugent and Jody Benn to make it 3-2 in favor of the Stars through 2 periods here at 17:18 here. And then 1:18 in the third period, Tyler Seguin a snapshot goal with assist from Jason Spezza and John Klingberg 4-2 Stars, and then Alex Galaxia backhand shot with assist from Matthias Jennebeck and Colton Scaverion was 5-2 in favor of the Stars here. And then Laura Erickson a fourth goal, but it was not enough, as he got the goal at 17:45 as the Boston Bruins lose to the Dallas Stars 5-3 as they fall to 6-4-1 in the season here as took a risk. Next up, the Bruins will be in Washington on Thursday night for date with the Washington Capitals here. Okay, other scores by the NHL here on this slate. Tuesday night here. 3:41 left in the third period. Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa Senators got a 1. 3:53 left in the third period here. Detroit Red Wings leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. 6:55 left in the second period. St. Louis Blues and the Los Angeles Kings 0-0 to score. For one period, Colorado Avalanche leading the Calgary Flames 1-0 here. Second period underway. Edmonton Oilers are leading the Philadelphia Flyers 1-0 here. And New York Islanders and New Jersey Devils 2-1, and New York Rangers over the Washington Capitals 5-2. Okay, look at that NBA scores here. Charlotte Hornets thumped the Chicago Bulls 130-105. Indiana Pacers over the Detroit Pistons 94-82. Atlanta Hawks over the Miami Heat 90-92. Orlando Magic leading the New Orleans Pelicans 87-78 with 6:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Dallas Mavericks and the Toronto Raptors started 55 apiece with 9:36 left in the third quarter here, and Memphis Grizzlies, Sacramento Kings get away at 10 o'clock, and Los Angeles Lakers, Denver Nuggets get away at about 10:30 here. Okay, let's take a look at sports news on this slate. Tuesday night here, NASCAR deserves much so to blame for what it did Tuesday to Matt Kempson has blamed NASCAR for creating a virtual win-at-all-cost program with his still relatively new chase of the Sprint Cup. Boston Bruins forward Chris Kelly will be out 6 to 8 months after fractions left in the first period of a game against the Dallas Stars at TD Garden on Tuesday. The Tennessee Titans making a coaching move at some point in 2015 would have been a shocker as Ken Wisenhunt has been fired, and Mike McCarthy would take over as a coach of the Tennessee Titans. College football playoffs technically has the team in a one-loss Alabama team trumped the most of them. Clemson's tackle was number 1 in the nation rankings and followed by LSU, Ohio State, and Alabama as Clemson against straighten his resume with a win. Englewood, Colorado. In the end, Cleveland Browns were not going to watch with 8-time Pro Bowl selection Joe Thomas then after that made it worthwhile to do so, and the Denver Broncos Super Bowl aspiration not going to put it. In New York, it's an anomaly. The perfect New England Patriots are the top team in the AP Pro 32 Power Rankings released on Tuesday as the Patriots receive all 12 first-place votes and 3 for points to the mountain by 12 million members who regularly cover the league. Washington Nationals on Thursday will introduce Jesse Baker as their new manager, a man who has taken the 3 teams of baseball's postseason and has been named the National League Manager of the Year. Indianapolis Colts have fired offensive coordinator Pep Hamilton. Teams announced Tuesday Rob Trubisky will place Hamilton as the team's offensive coordinator. The NFL trade deadline is 4 p.m. Tuesday. So the trade rumors are coming in fast and furious. Of course, the NFL is a trade diversity with compared to other major sports teams carefully calculate their schemes and the number. Paris, no one that Novatiovich looked awkward in the early rounds of these. Open the match at the Paris Masters at the top ranked server, the two-time defending champion Paris was playing in his first indoor match in the year in a revamped court. Berkeley, California. Only a few weeks ago, California was enjoying its best start of duly a decade, making a strong push to be a part of the Pac-12 championship picture as they staggered by 3 straight losses. Salt Lake City, going today where the end of the season waiting to raise its profile in the league, takes off to a slow start than expected by 3 games. Minutes is Ronda Rousey, the Yellowman Fighting Championship World's Bantamweight Championship provided. The Los Angeles Times sent to the breakdown to the first round victories in the octagon. Before Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck worked up in the fourth quarter of the Monday night's loss to the Panthers. Luck looked awful, and according to his coach, Luck never looked awful enough to merit the yanking him. And that's going to be it for us. What's my on this? Late November 3rd, 2015. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.